who submitted and requested the refund through direct deposit will likewise have this rebate sent to them automatically, while those who requested the refund as paper check will get this rebate in the mail. It's essential for people to get the stimulus check they deserve. We have a ton of news about the fourth stimulus check, Social Security benefits, SSI and SDI. Exciting news! Make sure to keep an eye on your mailbox. If you reside in one of these states, you can expect to see financial relief very fast. Now, negotiations are continuing on state inflation relief checks. In the state of Alabama, a proposed income tax rebate is still moving forward, but at a much reduced amount. An Alabama Senate committee has approved an income tax rebate of $100 for most filers. That is $300 less than the rebate first processed by the Alabama governor. It's a way to redistribute the state's largest budget surplus. Governor Ivey said at an event, "It's only right while we still acknowledge we are recording revenues far exceeding normal and sustainable levels. We give a fair share of this money directly back to the people." Under the new proposal, the cost of the rebate will go from $1 billion to $275 million. The rebate's funds will come out from a larger $2.8 billion spending package currently under debate. The payments still need to be voted on by the Alabama legislature and signed into law before they can go into effect. Meanwhile, a neighboring state is already sending out its second major tax rebate soon. Most Georgia taxpayers have been receiving income taxes and tax rebates early this week. The funds are made possible by the recently passed House bill, and the bill allows for the redistribution of the state's $6 billion surplus back to residents. Some filers, solo filers, receive $250, heads of households filers get $375, and couples are due $500. The size of the rebate cannot be bigger than the taxpayer's tax liability. New Mexico residents can also look forward to upcoming rebates, and the New Mexico governor says the latest round of rebates will go out in mid-June. Thanks to a bill passed by lawmakers during the 2023 session, New Mexico residents who were previously filed taxes will get another round of rebates. Single tax filers will get $500, married couples, heads of households, and surviving spouses will get $1,000. Taxpayers who use direct deposit when filing will get the latest round of rebate checks very fast. But those who are in 2021 New Mexico income tax returns will get an automatic rebate. If you don't even file 2021 returns but still want to, you have until May 23rd to do this done. And now New Jersey residents are still waiting for their state relief payments and can expect to receive them soon. Nearly a month after the first property tax rebate payments are sent out, the process is winding down as the State Department of Treasury works through the remainder of the application to issue payments. A spokesperson confirmed that the Treasury Department has already issued nearly 1 million payments. And now, officials announced last month that the first batch of payments will be made to residents who signed up for direct deposit. More than 8,000 New Jersey taxpayers opted for direct deposit, and this program is an updated version of the Homestead Benefit Property Tax Relief Program. The governor first announced the program in 2023, just to help so many people in New Jersey out. Good news, everybody. The Biden administration is here, and they're taking action. The White House has launched a new relief program. Millions of low income will be able to claim extra financial aid, and this may be worth thousands of dollars for many. The Biden administration has already launched a two-pronged effort to help America's troubled tenants. It's redistributing nearly $700 million in emergency rent relief to the neediest areas and has unveiled a White House blueprint for a renter's Bill of Rights, which is a comprehensive plan for tackling housing and affordability issues. Rebate. Taxpayers who filed their 2021 taxes by October will get a $750 check from the Colorado Cashback Program by January 31st. Eligible couples will get $1,500. The Colorado governor signed a law to return money to taxpayers and originally intended for the payment to be $400 and $800 for couples, but due to additional state revenue, the amount recipients will receive has been increased. According to the State Department of Revenue, the schedule is December 31st, January 31st of 2025. Now, the first round of payments was for people who had filed their taxes. Second is for the people who didn't. The payment is different from the Colorado Cashback. It's a program from the Department of Treasury to help the state residents locate their unclaimed property. The Colorado Cashback Program is a one-time refund of state revenue. Now, there are many other state refunds and rebate payments that are currently being rolled out this year. California, for instance, has offered payments to its residents. California eligible residents have received their payment already in the form of Golden State stimulus, but the residents who change their bank account or bank info online are going to receive a stimulus debit card in the middle of the month, next month in February. I also want to say that for February, well, the eligible taxpayers could get some stimulus cash, everybody. Yes.
Omnibus, because it takes time to do. And we were discussing this last night and said even if we had an agreement tomorrow, it would still take a while to get it in the form that would bring it to the floor. So that is the priority right now. We wanted to stop the work stoppage, which we did yesterday. Now the Senate will deal with that. We'll take up marriage equality next week, next Tuesday, but what remains to be done is the omnibus. We also have the defense authorization bill, but I hope that we could do the debt ceiling this year, but we are striving to do it in a bipartisan way.
And with inflation on the rise, since Lines provides cash to low-income families for up to 6 months who may have trouble meeting basic needs like housing. The extra help could provide some relief for families who had also benefited from the expanded child tax credit, which provided extra money to more families with children. The Rhode Island governor announced this week a one-time child tax rebate for families that will begin rolling out this fall. According to the governor, the rebate includes $250 per child for up to 3 children in a household and will automatically be sent to eligible families starting in October without any separate applications needed. Some 115,000 Rhode Island households are expected to receive the check. The governor told reporters, "Our administration is committed to targeting tax relief to Rhode Islanders as we continue to build on our state's economic momentum. Supporting parents and their children with Rhode Island's new child tax rebate is a sensible and critical way to grow our economy." The policy was established everybody in the 2023 fiscal year. It will be administered by the Rhode Island Division of Taxation. The move comes amid skyrocketing inflation and stubbornly high gas prices, affecting many parts of the country. And now this is awesome news, as I know many people are currently struggling with inflation, especially with the rising cost of living. The State House Speaker has also noted that the state had a budget surplus and received federal funds to help pay for the program. To be eligible, individual filers in Rhode Island must earn $100,000 or less, and joint filers must earn $200,000 or less. Additionally, each resident must have claimed at least one child under the age of 18 as a dependent by December 31st, 2021 on income taxes.
The gentleman from Texas is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I ask unanimous consent to enter into the following Joint Committee on Taxation analysis that shows that families earning $75,000 to $100,000 are 4 times more likely to have a tax hike under this bill than a tax cut.
Without objection.
Thank you. I'm proud to yield 1 minute to the gentleman from Tennessee, Mr. Kustoff.
The gentleman's recognized for 1 minute.
Thank you. I thank the ranking member. Madam Speaker, I rise today in strong opposition to what the Democrats called the Inflation Reduction Act, which is really the Inflation Expansion Act. Americans are grappling with an economy in recession and the highest inflation that we've seen in 40 years. We're experiencing worker shortages, empty grocery shelves, and higher energy prices. Now congressional Democrats are doubling down on this out-of-control spending that led to this economic crisis. This package that we're voting on today will raise taxes on hardworking middle-class families. It'll authorize 87,000 new IRS agents to target individuals and small businesses.